Welcome back to the channel. You can hear crunchy snow and see in the background that winter is here again. Oh well. 16 degrees this morning, so I put a stocking hat on at least. But my buddy Nate, who watches this channel, has a YouTube channel of his own. Anyways, he planted some hay last year on my place out here, just a few acres. He takes off hay on the neighbors that's right next door too. So anyways, he wants to put some fertilizer on coming up here in the next couple days. And well, we got some family stuff we got to attend to. But anyway, but I got a tractor or two that we need to move. You want to find that push stick? It's right there, isn't it? Yeah. Me and my man Nicholas are gonna move them. So I don't know, he likes driving this tractor, and it's good for it to get used. So and it's a gasser, so it should start, right? Okay, make sure she's out of gear. We'll turn the gas on. Oh, Nick, you want to check the oil real quick, please? What's the stick say? Let me see it. You checked the oil in the big mow. Yeah, it's in. Yeah, it's right there. So it's could use a little bit, but we're all right for today. So we're not gonna be working it hard. All right. Definitely gonna have to choke it, I'm sure. And I gotta fiddle with this switch here. I don't know if it's my push button switch, or it's not the ignition switch because it's sending power down there, but all I gotta do is cross that solenoid and it works. So I don't know if that brand new solenoid is not working or not. Hop up there, buddy, and push the choke in once she starts, okay? All right. Oh. Choking. Give it a little more gas, not much. Maybe get half choke. All right. That's definitely a cold start. It started pretty well. Been easier to control the choke if I was sitting in the seat, but that's all right. We're gonna go fill the wood stove. Excuse me. Do that. Oh yeah. Oh, something blew off my head. I had a bucket on top of that. Actually, it was a Subway cup. Yeah, on top of that muffler. Been windy the last few days. There. Okay. Oh, I need to do some work on this thing too. The rope seal's bad on my door. Gotta order that too. Always something. Nice cool weekend like this, I like to cut wood. Especially when there's no wind. Nothing keeps you warm like cutting wood. All right. Get low on slab wood. It's good. All right. You want to grab that? We'll put that back there. We'll fill it up some more. Beautiful day. Cut that a little bit too long. Let's fiddle with that. Huh? Slab wood's nice, easy to handle, but it doesn't burn as efficient as we'd like. But the price is right. All right, we'll get. All right, big chunk, you know, the big harder chunk. Fill that up for him. Hey, take the wheelbarrow with you. Hey, the varsity win last night?
Yeah.
There, got her pack full. That'll be good for today. And we'll fill the wheelbarrow up for tonight's fill. So, kind of efficiently, just load her up. And I know it's only 10, 12 feet, whatever, but sometimes in the morning you just don't have extra time. You know how that is. Just roll that up here. Jetstar 3, been in quite a few videos. Really liking that tractor too, but I like all the tractors. I know. Okay, you want to drive the UTS? The BF I sold last weekend. We always called that Nicholas's tractor. So I told him about it before I sold it. I said, hey, I'll let you have the UTS gas. We'll call that one your tractor. So, and he wasn't mad. Ooh, left my coffee over there. Yep. Lots to do yet. I was thinking we'll bring that ZB up here. We'll put it right here in front of that M670 there. I'm gonna grab my coffee. Grab that. Yeah. Back out, get turned around. We'll hook it up to you and drag it out there, okay? Oh, coffee. Viewer sent me this. Pretty sweet. Sure got me thinking. One or two of you or more of you have asked about merch. I'm not saying. Well, here's my thought process. I'm looking into it kind of slowly. I mean, I don't know how much an investment, it would be, or how does that work? Because I don't have a website yet, and so I don't know. I'm going to look into it to see if it's financially able to do it, I guess. We'll see. So not sure how it works. I'm gonna ask some other YouTubers how they do stuff, and yeah, we'll figure it out. But I just don't know when. Meantime, I need some coffee. More starter fluid, please. Oh, yep, still hot. All right. Nicholas has joined the Armstrong power steering. back. You're doing good. All right. All right. Go ahead. See if I care. I care. We'll put that right there for the minute. Different bolt for here, but somehow it got put somewhere else. Yeah. Okay, I'll probably walk back. That way we can talk. I'll just meet you back there. I'll just meet you back there. I got the other pin right here. So, I knew what he was looking for. You know, a lot of these kids get a bad rap, you know, for work ethic, you know, and stuff like that. And I think back, you know, my childhood, which I don't regret. We never had video games. Not saying video games is ruining the world, but yeah, that's a topic for some other video. Anyways, you know, you can do what you want, but yeah, my kids, I don't want to say they. Well, let's go back. My personally, I didn't have a choice. We always had chores to do, and that's the way it is. You grow up on a farm, stuff's got to be done, whether you're sick or not. I mean, I can remember my grandfather, you know, milking cows and throwing up at the same time. You know, that's just, it's got to be done. It's just, I don't know. Things are different now, but it's our own fault. Whew. All right, enough on that. Yeah, looks like we only got one tractor to move. Cool. Hee-haw. All right, that ZA there, if you're new to the channel, I bought that one for parts. I was gonna use it for parts, but then I bought those two over there that are already parts machines. Anyway, so this one is not going to be parts. I wouldn't mind getting it running. It needs the brake put back together, which looks like most of it's there. It's just missing, oh, it's right there, that cast outside piece. But this is a later model pressurized radiator. This rim can be repaired, but I'm not gonna do it today, or you know, anytime soon. But not a bad looking tractor. The only thing I robbed out of it was the dash. That's on the RTS. But anyways, I don't know if I'm gonna let that brand new tire go or not, but this one here is gonna be for sale. Looks like it needs a PTO seal. That's not too bad. If somebody's interested in it, I'd sell it as it is right now, pretty cheap. So, you know, I'd say 700 bucks as it is right now. I want that tire though, I'm sorry. I will put another tire and rim on there that holds air. The tire's good. Oh, I guess that can be repaired. That's not long for its world, but you know, I'd give you one. I'd put one on it that's round, black, and holds air. But if you're interested, it's just got the standard 226C head on it. Nothing special there, but it is a late model. You know, it's painted the wrong color. Somebody's put an alternator on it, which I'm not knocking it. Looks like that coil's brand or fairly new. Front tires, that one's really good. That one's really good. It does have hydraulics on it, but other than that, I bought it locally. I was going to use it for parts, but I don't need the parts on it. And this is something you don't see very often. The steering pedestal on this has never been repaired. Funny, not a funny story, but that's a telltale sign that either that's been replaced or this tractor's never been tipped over. When you tip this tractor all the way over, that's the highest point. So either the steering wheel and that always seems to be bent and broken. So, you know, next time you're out and about, look at that, and you'll see it's been repaired or bent, cracked, whatever. But anyways, yeah, the hood's been cut to put that straight pipe on there. I don't remember what they did to make that happen, but yeah, somebody else is looking for another project. This motor does turn over, that I do know. But all right, back to doing that. Ooh, the hole there. This ZB I bought it was warm out, so last summer-ish. I bought it out of near Sebring, Michigan. It actually still has a Sebring farm supply. I don't know if the GoPro's picking that up or not. Sticker on there. That's cool. I have a pocket knife and one more item out of that dealership. I don't remember for sure. This one is definitely not for sale. At least not yet, at least. I want to get it running. No hydraulics on it. Doesn't have a live PTO clutch. But okay, well, before Nick yells at me, let's get this thing hooked up. Okay. Oop. I don't know. Maybe I should have brought my coffee with me. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just trying to think where I want to mount this thing. There, we'll put it in there. Okay. You gonna turn this thing, or you gotta turn the wheel? We gotta go back that way. Which way are you going?
I'm gonna go the last way.
Yeah, we don't have to go that big a turn.
What do you want me to do?
Well, just go.
Huh?
You're going this way right here?
Yeah, I'll go this way.
All right, do it. Liking it. Better pay better attention. Better look at that ZA. Looks like I got an axle seal leak in there. To get this in the shop to work on it, but I don't know. I'm still waiting for parts for that 302. And I had to move this, so it's not that this was next on the list, but I needed to move it, so I might as well move it and I can work on it. I don't think it'll take much to get running. Probably just a tune-up, fresh gas. Nicholas, I want you to pull that way, then back me up, okay? Go ahead. Gotta go through the tractor maze. You're all right so far. Yep. Yeah. I'm really proud of my kids. So I'm glad that they're able to enjoy something that I also enjoy. Okay, enough of that mushy stuff. Okay. This gas is still on. I just wanted to see if she'll turn over. Oh, man. The gas was not on. Oh, there's gas in the tank, but I'm just curious. I brought this tractor home and I didn't do anything with it. Where you saw it parked this morning is where I had it parked. I'm just looking at, I just noticed in the spring here they got, it's just run up there to hold that. That's the throttle, isn't it? Yeah. So maybe that, I believe that's just a friction fit in there. Huh, that's a little bit different grounding point that I've seen, but looks like it works. All right, she is positive ground here. Let's check on the, what a dummy. Okay, this is the wire here. It's going up the distributor, I hope. All right, positive ground going to distributor. Okay, all right, so that's all set up correctly. Wow. For now. Do I see a tag on this? I wonder if she's still 6 or she's 12. I thought the ZBs might have been 12 volt. I could be wrong. Hop on there, son, since you're here. I just want to see if it'll roll over all by itself Hasn't been started in who knows how many years. It is in gear. The brakes do work. So why don't you take it out of gear? Put your foot on the brake though. Or not. All right, we'll just set that right there. All right, is it neutral? It's a little bit different than the U is on because the shifter is bent at a different angle. Yeah. It's flatter instead of. Anyways, okay. So turn the ignition on. One click. It's just like the other one, the U. Okay. Push the button for start. Nothing. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. Okay. All right. No biggie. No biggie. Well, we could grab a battery charger. I wonder how old this battery is. Here. Coffee, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. Oh, it is marked July of something 3. Is that 13? Or is it 03? Or is it 1993? Well, at least it is a CarQuest. I like how this should have that a long battery in it. I'm just trying to think. Sometimes you try to do that, nothing happens, right? Oh, looking for the tag on this thing. It's definitely missing. All right, I got my phone in. I was gonna Google. You can Google your part number on here to see what battery this is. 70-60 battery. B-A-D-D-E-R-Y. Go. 12-volt battery. Sweet. Okay. That's a 12 volt. I'm just curious if that's a 12 volt. Is the coil a 12 volt? So that's what I want to look. Why don't you grab me a long battery? Who's got a long battery in it? Grab one out of that M5. That wasn't a bad battery. If you don't mind, please. If you can do that, I'm just curious. I want to see if she'll roll over all by herself. We could put a crank in it, but I have had it rolling over. That does look like a similar generator that's on a 445, which is 12 volt. Does the starter say anything? See, the starter's missing the tag on it too. If I had to say, it looks like that's because that's the same starter solenoid on my that UTS that we just put on there. I'm just looking her over. I don't know if we'll get it started today. It's pretty cold. This is standard, same head that's on that ZA we were talking about earlier. Nothing special there. I have a narrow front. That's what we'll do too sometime too. Show the differences. The narrow front ZB that I have has a high compression head on it, but we'll talk about that in another video. But see, technically, this is a ZBE. Okay. Well, I'll take that battery out. Sorry, I was jibber jabbering. Grab a half inch wrench. We'll take that off. But anyways, I want to do something different here too. ZBE. ZB is a tractor. Well, I should move back up. Z tractor. B would mean the later Z series with the foot clutch and the upright pedestal. They were all like that. The UB and ZB were that way. They didn't make an RB. They did make a GB, but it was still more or like the Wheatland style, if you want to say a standard front end. There wasn't much variations other than like GTC was the LP and a few other things. But they were always still a standard front end. ZB, I could have got this. You can get this in the ZBE, which is the E is adjustable wide front, like this one here. Put that there. The ZBU would be the same tractor with a narrow front, 2 wheels on it. You could also get a ZBN, which would be a single rear front wheel. The version in a ZA would be a ZAN, if that all makes sense to you. This was available in gasoline and LP gas only. They didn't make any diesels in these. Doesn't mean you couldn't put a 206 diesel in this tractor. It'll bolt right in there. Not sure what you do on the front end, but I bet that works too. I have seen, I don't remember if that was a ZBE or a ZA with a 206 motor out of, I don't know if it was out of a Jetstar or a 445 or a 4-star. It was on gasoline. We was in a show down to Indiana. It's been a few years back, and I looked over and, you know, caught my eye. I was like, hey, look at there. Neat. So it would be quite an upgrade from this this 206 to that 206. The difference is, you know, these valves are, you know, go side to side instead of up and down. Like, well, this is a 206 in this tractor here, which I know it's hard to see, but you can see the differences. You know, it's got 2 split blocks with 2 pistons in each one, you know, and 2 separated heads, where this one has that flat head that's on side of the motor. For those who don't know, and there's lots of you out there that know, this tractor has some great patina too. I just don't see it as being a restoration candidate for repaint. I wouldn't mind washing it up. This side has that decal on there too, but it's, can't read that one. But yeah, this one here, boy, I'm really surprised the tires are even up as good as they are. This should be just a hair high, right at the mark. It's not over full. Let's check the water. It sounds like my man Nicholas is getting right at changing the battery out for me. I was just gonna check the water real quick here. See if you're, oh, look at there, antifreeze in it. That tells me that the radiator doesn't leak, at least not towards the bottom. Lights are a little bit dim, I'd say, but we got something to work with here. All this stuff here you can buy reproduction. Steiner carries them. There's some other people too, you know, that carry them. So yeah, this tractor, it'll get new lights. These are, I don't know, to me they're a fun tractor to drive. I like these too. Toolbox, not real handy in there. Look at all this stuff in there. Ooh, a wire bush. Look at there. If I forget my toothbrush somewhere, I always got one. Sweet. All right, let's see what else is in here. A well-used screwdriver. Fuller USA. Was a real nice one at one time. Yep. Not sure what that is. Huh. Well, we won't go there. I just had a not so clean thought. But anyways. That'd be neat. Oh, Woolahan lumber. Huh. I grew up in, I should say grew up, but I've been in the lumber business lumberyard business for quite some time, let's say. Woolahan lumber, I remember them, though they were bought out by Central Michigan Lumber. Don't quote me on, I'm not even gonna guess the year, but they were bought out by Central Michigan Lumber. Then Central Michigan Lumber was bought out by United Building Centers, which you know, then they were bought out by Pro Build, which, look at here, this is how come I know this stuff. Then Pro Build was bought out by Builders First Source, which is the largest lumberyard nationwide. They have stores from Alaska to Florida. 500-600 stores. Crazy. Anyways, and I don't work for any of them, so but I do know that history. So yeah, you about got her there, son? You need help?
Well, the whole thing's coming out with it.
The post?
Yeah.
All right, here, just let me help you out here a little bit. Here. Just go, you know, because they're threaded in. So, all right, grab that battery out of there, please. Don't go far with them wrenches, because we're gonna have to take this one out. But will that come out? Or you gotta? Yeah, you probably gotta loosen that clamp up. Perfect time for coffee. I'm just really surprised how good these tires are for as old as they are, and they held air all winter long. Plus, you know, I don't know when the last time battery died. Sorry. Oh, for a couple things, I did get my wheel bearing and brakes all done on my pickup, in case anybody was worried about it. Only took me about 2.5 hours to change the wheel bearing, and new brakes, rotors, calipers on the front of the truck. So Nicholas helped me then too, so I appreciate that, son. But anyways, how you getting along there, bud? Terribly? Why? Let me see what's going on.
My hands are freezing.
Why? Is it cold out?
Yeah, I can't even feel my hands.
What?
You're not touching no snow and metal.
Oh, come on now. I don't know, there's no wind. Did you grab me the correct wrench? Yeah. So what do you got going on here? Oh, I see. All right. Well, this ain't no big gig, dude. That one washer in the back, or nut here, is just all that's being is it's taking up space like a washer. So I don't think it's all that cold out. I mean, I know it's cold, but there's no wind.
Yeah, but I had touched snow and cold metal.
Oh my goodness! I got to get you a tissue. Oh well. I don't know. I get that from my grandfather, I guess. He never used to like wear gloves either. But he was tough. Geez, I'm having trouble here too, buddy. So what's going on back here? Sorry I'm in your way. Maybe if I had the correct wrench, that's what somebody would say. Huh? On the back. The crescent wrench. What was that noise?
This thing.
Oh, I got it too small. Grab me another 1/2 inch. Yeah. Isn't it a half? I got another story. Sorry. Full of stories today. But anyways, my grandfather, his name was Edwin. Only people that called him Edwin was his wife. Once in a while, she called him Eddie quite a bit. But anyways, or Dad. She called him Dad a lot. He was the toughest guy I ever knew. And these stories I'm telling you isn't what I heard, it's what I saw. So, and if you don't believe me, that's fine too. But my grandfather was, they say he was an awesome athlete. But anyways, I wasn't there for that. So, very, very proud of Nick. I got it, buddy. Okay, before I forget my train of thought, my grandfather Ed was, he was the type of guy, he loved sugar, he loved butter. Dairy farmer, and well, you know, he grew up with sugar beets too. But anyways, this old guy, he didn't like going to the doctor, the dentist, you know, this and that. I already got it. I can remember he had a toothache. I could not do this. He would stick an aspirin on his tooth and kill it, you know, somehow, and pull out his own teeth. It's just the type of guy he was, you know, born in 1923, so, you know, he was through a lot. But anyways, I can remember my dad was working on a 5-bottom plow one time. I was helping him. I was here for this. I don't remember how old I was. I was probably young enough that I wasn't real helpful. But anyways, Dad was cutting on a 5-bottom plow, cutting a part off. I don't remember what it was. The plow fell on him. I don't remember if it fell on his leg. It wasn't like, you know, fell on him, crushing him to death, but it was fell on him that, yep, it hurt, but he couldn't move, if you know what I'm saying. So I ran to we were across the road from the farm. I remember that, below the hill a little bit. I ran, got Grandpa. Grandpa come out, and he picked up that plow, one end of it, or picked up enough that Dad could get out. You know, Grandpa was 5'7". I don't think he was 180 pounds, but just strong. I can remember picking up hay, you know, and he was out there at 60 years old and could throw on a flat red wagon 12 tier, no problem, you know. And I don't know if I could ever do that. It's just, the guy was an animal. But you want to talk about a patient man, that guy was super patient. I can remember I'd be up at the hay mow, he'd be down, and we were, you know, getting hay down for him, and we'd throw a hay bale down, and you know how it is when you're in a hay mow and you throw bales, chaff goes everywhere sometimes. He'd get covered in chaff and just shake it off and keep going on the day, you know. He's like, well, that's all part of it, you know, and this and that, you know, he'll take a bath later. Just, you know, most of us just flip right out and start cussing and swearing, you know, not old Dad. So, but I miss that guy. But anyways, enough of that mushy stuff. We'll move on to stuff that's at hand. So, and he was the one he's the guy with started the Moline thing with the family. So, okay. Ooh, positive ground. Remember that, Nick. Okay. We're not going to be moving this tractor, but at the moment, so we don't know how much more we can work here. There. So I don't know. It's a little bit of more family history. I love, you know, talking about stuff like that. So, all right, you got that 1/2 inch wrench over there? Yeah, I'll bring it over here. So, please, thank you. Yeah, he was a good dude. That guy. I'm sorry, I'm still talking about him, but it just all the stories are coming back. You know, he loved eating butter and sugar sandwiches. I can remember him one time. I don't remember where we were, but we was at a restaurant or somewhere, and he accidentally put ketchup on his salad. He thought it was French or something, you know, and he ate it anyways. He was just that type. Oh boy, Nicholas, what are we gonna do here? This battery cable's too short for this battery. Okay, let's probably not the best idea, but we'll stick it down here for a minute. Okay, I just wanna see if it turn over by itself. Is that too much to ask? Oh. Okay, yeah, this is not gonna work out so well here. See that already, but probably should drain all the gas out. But that reminds me of the story of myself. I don't know from where you're from if they have Ponderosa steakhouses, which I haven't been to one in a long time, and I don't remember which one we were at. It's kind of a, you know, a chain buffet place. You know, they make steaks too, and they used to be pretty good. I haven't been, like I say, I haven't been to one in quite some time. Well, whatever one we were in, it wasn't real bright in there for some reason. Whatever. And I love tapioca pudding, and so I saw some on the salad bar. So I grabbed just a big old pile of it. You know, I was gonna eat it up. You know, then I get back to, you know, the seat and start eating it, and it was tartar sauce. That's how dark it was in there. So yeah, that's a mistake I'll never happen or forget. So all right, you got that? Never mind. It's right here. It's right here. Memories. We all have, I hope all of you have good memories of your parents, your grandparents, your uncles and stuff, you know, good stories. I love hearing the old history things. I can remember 900 diesel that we had, that was my grandfather's. He for the longest time, that tractor never had hydraulics on it. The pump went bad, and he just put a delete plate on it, and you know, just didn't use it, you know. But we used that tractor for cutting hay and baling, and when he cut hay, he had you know, that ratcheting, it wasn't a cylinder, but it goes where a cylinder goes. Come on, I can't even think of the term. But anyways, he would have that on there, and he'd always have to cut in circles. International 990 hay bind. That's what we always had. We had a couple, and I don't know, just they were a good hay bind. You know, leave a comment. What kind of hay bind did you grow up with back in the day? 990 was 9 foot. Let's see, what else did they made a 1190? Is that right? I don't know if they made a 1090 at that time, but it's just I was always told it had fewer parts, you know, that to go wrong. So, all right, Nick, are you ready to try this? All right. Okay, let's give her a whirl. I don't expect much. Fire in the hole.
Nothing.
Okay. You got the switch on?
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, one click. Okay. Where's the button?
Here.
All right. All right. Well, my wife's home. Let's try the, I don't know what part number it is. KE something. Got the foot on the clutch. Out of gear. All right, out of gear. Let's just. No, it could be our battery's dead. Could be. Okay. That, or I don't have good contact. So. All right.
Before I forget.
What?
The gas on the U302, I couldn't turn the knob either way.
U302 or UTS?
UTS, I mean.
Yeah?
Couldn't turn the knob either way.
Okay. All right. All right. If I had to guess, this battery's probably dead. It's cold. Okay, no biggie. All right, well, I see my wife's home, so that means it's time to get on to the other stuff we got to do today. So I think we'll probably cut this video. The next video, we'll get this rolling over. It's probably gonna be a few days, just so you know. But all right, don't get snow in my coffee if you don't mind. All right, so we'll unhook this battery. We'll just set it right there for now. All right, cool. You put those away, please. Thank you. All right, yeah, Dad's 302 is leaving probably. If it doesn't leave this weekend, it'll be probably next week when it warms up a little bit. I told him I'd haul it for him. It's only 5-6 miles, so he doesn't want to drive it home because it's cold. I don't blame him. It's cold, but all right. Hey, I don't know, you know, how exciting that was, but you did hear some tractors run. You got some family history. We got some talk about some tractor history and differences. So yeah, I don't know. It was kind of fun. I really enjoyed talking about my grandfather. I'm very, very proud. So, all right. Well, that's enough of that stuff here. I got to get on with my day. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you in the next one.